Youngstown, Ohio, the North Dakota State running backs were like the visiting fans tailgating around Stambaugh Stadium on Saturday. There wasn't much room to roam, and they ran into more folks in red than they're used to at home. That didn't apply to the quarterback in the 27-24 overtime win against Youngstown State. The Bison took the running training wheels off Easton Stick, and the junior pedaled his way to a career-high 172 yards rushing. It ended with a game-winning 36-yard field goal from Cam Pedersen, but it was Stick who got the Bison in position for their dependable kicker. He was quick. At times lightning quick on a beautiful, warm night for Division I FCS football. When Chris Klieman made Stick his first recruiting target after getting the head coaching job after the 2013 season, this is what he most likely had in mind: the quintessential dual-threat quarterback. He's done it with his arm and legs this season. They play a lot more man coverage, so there were some opportunities in the quarterback run game, Stick said. It's something we're able to do as an offense, if given to us. Stick was sharp through 5 games with his passing, leading the FCS in completion percentage, completing 74% of his attempts. Against Youngstown, he also set a school record for most consecutive attempts without an interception, passing some guy named Carson Wentz. Stick now has 149 straight without a pick. Wentz had 143. That record was an afterthought. After 6 games, the junior Stick is putting together every bit of a season as Wentz did in either 2014 or 2015. The odds of Stick being the second pick in the NFL probably aren't as good, but the kid wins. He's 26-2 as a starting quarterback. Easton made some big-time plays, Klieman said. The Penguins decided shutting down the Bison running backs was the way to go. Neither Lance Dunn nor Bruce Anderson had a longer run than 8 yards until Anderson bulled his way up the middle for 16 yards with 8:30 remaining in the game. It certainly was a different tone for the Bison, who came into the game with Dunn averaging 10.3 yards per carry and Anderson 6.3. They stacked the box and had some different blitzes, Klieman said. And they're good players up front. They have some really good players. So does NDSU. The Bison's good players put them in a good position in the Missouri Valley Football Conference. It was a day after Friday the 13th, although you never would have known it in the Valley. Those top 10 FCS rankings fell like rocks through paper on Saturday, starting with Northern Iowa's handling of South Dakota State. And the Jackrabbits were at home on Hobo Day. Remember when Illinois State was on the rise with the backfield of Robertson and Coppridge and apparently the recruiting to go with it? The Redbirds got hammered 42-7 at rebuilding Southern Illinois, which evidently isn't rebuilding too much anymore. And Illinois State may be the third best Valley team in its home state, with Western Illinois moving to 5-1 overall with a resume that should make it a top 10 team. About the only thing you can take away after 3 weeks of league play is Indiana State is still really rebuilding. The Sycamores are 0-3 by a mile. NDSU is 3-0 with 2 home games in front of it, starting with Western Illinois next Saturday. You have to wonder how Leathernecks head coach Charlie Fisher is going to game plan Stick. Do you take away the run? The pass? Play straight up? There doesn't appear to be a correct answer this year.